Showtime. Showtime. You love to see it. You love to see it. We're still working on it. We're still working on it. We're still working on it. Give me some time. Give me some time. I promise you. Give me some time and I'm gonna be the best guitar player that there is, bro. But how you guys doing today? Hey Jordan, how you doing? I'm doing amazing. I'm living my best life. I have nothing to complain about, man. Nothing to complain about. How are you doing? How are all of you doing today? I want to know. I want to know. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Playing guitar will have your fingers feeling crazy, bro. I want to hear you play a full Daniel Caesar song. Play the guitar to get you. I can try that one. I only know like one rendition of it. It's from Just Acoustic, but I don't think I can do it exactly how that person does it. But let me see. I think my guitar's out of tune too. I just now noticed that. Yeah, that's about all I got for you, man. I'm gonna keep it real. That's about all I got for you. Will you ever make a song? I feel like every YouTuber, it's just a natural progression of being a YouTuber that at some point or another you have to make music. You have to. Every YouTuber has to make at least one song in their careers. Every one of them, no exceptions. Where do you get the turtlenecks? I get my turtlenecks from H&M, which, speaking of which, I am going to do a lookbook video in the near future. I know I've been saying that for the past few months, but I have a plan now. Speaking of which, I just want to go ahead and drop this little channel update real quick on you guys, since you guys are early and you actually care. So starting tomorrow, you guys are going to see a different type of content from me. Now, when I say a different type of content, the essence will still be there. I'm still making self-development based content, but the presentation is going to be drastically different. Okay, drastically different. I finally hired an editor and it shows. Okay, you guys will be able to see a substantial difference in the presentation and the overall quality of my content. And I'm very, very excited about that. So yeah, man, stay tuned because I have nothing but bangers moving forward. Nothing but bangers, bro. Nothing but bangers. Finally got an editor, man. It's crazy, man. We're out here elevating. You love to see it. You love to see it. Good. When will you move to LA? So my lease at this apartment ends in November of this year. Now, I know when I was making those vlogs, I sounded pretty certain about moving to LA because I was. Okay, I was very, very certain. But at the same time, I try to keep an open mind, man. I'm trying to keep an open mind and just live in the moment because I don't know what's going to happen between now and November, bro. A lot can change in that time. So for all I know, I might want to move to New York. I might want to move to Austin. I might want to move to Wyoming. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to be living this time next year. But if I had to make a move right now, and provided that I have the financial means to do so, I'd move to LA for sure. When did you start playing guitar? You can play guitar, what can't you do? Hey man, we're out here, bro. I started playing guitar probably, that's a good question. Probably like summer 2019, but I took a long hiatus from playing it. I was trying to learn how to play Best Part, which, for those of you who don't know, this song right here, okay? I was trying to learn how to play this for months, bro. Bro, I used to be on FaceTime with girls trying to play that song, bro, and I could not play it for the life of me. But I took a long hiatus from playing it, and then quarantine, I picked the guitar up and I just knew how to play it. I don't know how I learned how to play it. I picked the guitar up and I knew how to play it. So Ever since then, bro, I've just been playing that. But what can't I do? I'm terrible at singing. I'm not good at painting or drawing. What else? I can't swim. I mean, those are a few things right there. But I do pride myself on being a very well-rounded person, for sure. Oh, and I can't dance either. I can't dance for shit. I cannot dance at all. How is the 335i, bro? I have the 330i, but I'm loving it, man. I love that car. Bro, like, oh my gosh. Like, it's between that and my apartment for best things I've ever gotten in my life, bro. Like, it actually increased the quality of my life substantially. Like, little things, trivial things like going to get groceries or going to the gym. I look forward to doing those things because I get to drive my car. It's little things like that, bro. I love that car. The German engineering is a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. Best believe that. How tall are you? I'm about 5'9". That's very controversial, though. A lot of people think I'm taller than that. They're just shorter than they think they are. I'm 5'9", bro. Let me go ahead and scroll down a little bit. I think I'm a little bit behind, but how often do you work out and what's your workout plan? I just dropped a workout video probably a few weeks ago, and my workout plan is, or how often I work out, 3 times a week. I work out 3 times a week. And I do that same exact workout. The same workout that you guys saw me doing that workout video, I do that same workout every single time, 3 times a week. Jordan, if I've been eating relatively healthy for a few weeks and I get an immaculate bowl of chocolate cereal waiting for me, should I indulge in it? Am I not disciplined if I have it, though? Let me show you something real quick, bro. Show you something. This right here, bro. Let me put you on game. This right here, okay? This is chocolate cereal, and this is healthy. Now, I wouldn't just eat a whole box in one sitting. That's probably not healthy, but this is healthy chocolate cereal. Get this, and you won't have to make that decision. Put you on game, bro. Put you on game. Will you be going to see any other areas? So the only other areas on my radar right now are Atlanta and Austin. Never been to Atlanta before, so I probably should go out there and visit. But I'm going to LA again this summer. Okay, stay tuned for that because I have something major planned for that. Hey man, stay tuned. But Atlanta, that's on my list. Austin is also on my list. I've been to Austin a few times, but I don't know. I have to go and see apartments out there and everything. But right now, as it stands, LA looks like the move. Do you play drums, bro? I don't play drums, but my friend does. My friend, Mr. Maver. Shout out to him. That man is goated. Bro, he's goated at drums, guitar, and anything related to art. Anything related to any of those 3 things, he's different, bro. He's a different breed. What do I do when my ex-fiance who left me texts me weeks leading up to her birthday? Text me weeks, bro. Oh my God. Let me just start over, okay? What do I do when my ex-fiance who left me texts me weeks leading up to her birthday? If she left you, block her. I mean, if she's just gonna try to hit you up and keep you at arm's length, block her. Trust me when I tell you that. Block her. That block button comes in handy, bro. Best believe that. I can't swim either. We're gonna die if we get thrown in water. Hey man, if somebody throws me in the water, they better hope I die, bro. Because when I come out that water, bro, one of us has to die. If you throw me in the water, you gotta run this fade for sure. I'm a pacifist, but you gotta run this fade. What do you think about TikTok? I think TikTok is a great resource for anybody trying to build a platform. Great resource. It's the most simple and easiest way to build an audience, but at the same time, I feel like you should be very careful with TikTok. Just with indulge with caution. That's my philosophy. I don't consume any content on TikTok. TikTok though, don't consume content on TikTok. Don't do it to yourself. Don't scroll through the For You page. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. I'm 13 and I was wondering if self-improvement is good for someone my age. Self-improvement is good for anyone of any age, man. Because we're here as humans, as spirits, to expand. To expand. That's what we're here to do. And I feel like self-improvement is a way of expanding that appeals to our egos and our souls. And that's a very, very good place to be at, because that allows you to live in alignment and just focus on your growth. Focus on your expansion, rather. Bro, I need some water immediately. Oh my gosh, okay. How far behind am I? I'm about 3 minutes behind, okay. All right, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. Previously, you advised we implement one self-development habit per month, but I'm struggling to decide which ones to start with. Any suggestions? Also, any advice on how to handle Nofap urges? All right, so I would personally start with whatever gives you more time in your day. Start with the habits that create more time and use that time to implement the other habits. So, for example, waking up early. That's a really, really good one to start with, bro. Try waking up at 6 o'clock every morning. Or delete social media. That will create a lot of extra time in your day. You'll know that you're in a good place when you have a lot of more free time than you know what to do with. You're bored. When you're sitting around the house and you're like, damn, bro, I don't have anything to do. Like, I just want to, play video games. I want to get on social media. I want to do these things that bring me instant gratification. Now you use that time, you consciously use that time for things that will build you, as opposed to detract from your self-development journey. And as far as dealing with nofap urges, be present with it. That's something that I've learned, bro. Like, don't try to ignore it. You have to be present with it and find a way to transmute it if you can. You can't ignore that, bro. You cannot ignore it or it will slip out. I think that's why a lot of people relapse, bro. Is because they try to ignore their urges thinking that they're going to go away. And they do, but at the same time, they're always going to be there until they're fulfilled. Right? So you got to find ways to channel that energy towards something that helps you build something in your life. Because like I said, we are driven by expansion. That's the reason why you feel the urges. At the deepest level, you feel those urges because you want to expand. You want to spread your DNA and build, a kingdom, an empire in the form of a family. So instead of doing that, take that same energy and use that to build your business, use that to build your body, so on and so forth. Jordan, what are your thoughts about getting respectable young women? Me personally, man, my phone is dry. My phone is very, very dry at this moment in time. But with that being said, I feel like you shouldn't make that your priority, for sure. You should not make getting women your priority. But I think deep down, we all want love, man. We all want love. And I think that should be more of the goal. It's finding authentic, true love as opposed to seeking out a roster of people. I feel like, and this is a controversial opinion, I feel like having options is actually detrimental to your dating life. It actually lessens your chances of finding love. Because when you have a lot of options, when you have a whole roster of women, you are typically, that enables you to not commit. that enables you to have commitment issues because you know that you always have a backup option. That to me, that's the way that I think. Because for example, with YouTube, I didn't have a backup option with this, bro. Like it was either YouTube works or I'm fucking homeless. Like there's no in between. And I feel like if you have that type of mentality with women, you'll find love. Like you will find true love. But that's me though. That's why you'll never hear about me just having a bunch of women in my phone, bro. Like that's just not my vibe. I feel like it's not effective. Jordan, I'm scared of making money. I have a weird fear of my parents taking my money from the bank and I end up homeless. Do you think your parents will really do that? If you have reason to believe your parents would do that, then every time you get your money, every time you get paid, withdraw it in cash and put that shit somewhere, bro. Like put it in a safe or something like that. Thoughts on weed? I have nothing against it, but I've personally never smoked it. I've personally never smoked it. Almost did. One time I almost did, but then somebody talked me out of it. And he was somebody that smoked on the regular. If somebody who smokes is telling you not to smoke, you probably shouldn't smoke. And I just took that and ran with it. I can swim underwater but not above water. Exactly, bro. I've been trying to explain this to people for years and they don't understand it. I don't float. I don't float on water. I just don't. I've tried. My friend said, lay on your back and hold your breath and relax. What? Like, what? Doesn't make sense, bro. Doesn't make sense. What's good, Nadeem? Got my boy Nadeem in here. Love to see it. What's the best topic to start a conversation with a girl? I'm assuming that's what you're asking. If that's what you're asking, it really depends on the context of the situation, bro. I think that a fail-proof method is to talk about the environment, right? So let's say you meet a girl at a restaurant, talk about the food. You meet her at a bookstore, talk about a book. You meet her on campus, talk about school, talk about class. Like just talk about something that you have in common. Because if you're in the same environment, and we're assuming that you're cold approaching a girl, if you're in the same environment, you have something in common already. By default, you have something in common. So just play to that. Focus on that. Because you want to build that connection with them. You want to make them feel understood. Everybody wants to feel understood. If you can tap into their desire to feel understood, you got her. Can you do a vlog around Allen, Texas? I want to see what you're talking about. I mean, bro, I'm going to keep it real with you, man. There's nothing to vlog out here. Like, I'm trying to explain to you guys the city. Look, I've made my peace with where I live at. I love it out here. It's very slow. It's dead, but it's a beautiful city. Nice houses, nice buildings. It's safe. I don't have to worry about my car getting broken into. None of that. A lot of nature, things like that. But bro, there's nothing to vlog here. Like I can't even, there's houses in my, at least in my area, there's houses, there's chain restaurants, churches, and gyms. That's all I see. That's all I see out here. They do have a shopping center, but outside of that, bro, it is dead. At least to my knowledge. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't stand you guys, man. I can't stand you guys. Yo, Jordan, what's the best piece of advice you've ever gotten? Off the top of my head, it's gonna sound generic, but be yourself. Believe in yourself. Anything related to anything that instills confidence within you, within yourself, like self-confidence, That is really good advice. Self-confidence can take you a long way in this life, bro. If applied consistently with ferocity. Where do you get your clothing like your fitted pants? H&M. Pretty much everything you see me wear comes from H&M, other than the beanie and a couple of my overcoats and my Chelsea boots. Are you vegan? Yes, I am vegan. Been vegan since June 2017. Show the fit, Brody. I mean, I can. I mean, I guess since you asked, you know what I'm saying? I can. Feel me? It's nothing crazy. This is just a very regular fit for me. So we got the beanie. Got the beanie here. Got the turtleneck. Got the gray overcoat. You feel me? Got the black fitted suit pants. Feel me? And then we got the a lot of people think that this is a Gucci belt. The G actually stands for green. A lot of people don't know that. It's a fun fact. Got the regular chain. I'm always wearing this. Got the bracelets as well to match. And yeah. We're out here, bro. We're out here. Just a quick little fit though. Quick little fit. This is very good advice for Smoker X. Put your money in a CD. Makes it harder for them to take it out. That is true. I don't know exactly how CDs work, but I remember learning about them in school. I'm pretty sure that you put the money in and you have to leave it in. If I'm not mistaken, it's something like that. But I think like you obviously earn interest on that. You accrue interest. But let's see, where am I at? Jordan, why am I afraid of exercising in public? Why are you? Ask yourself that. Why are you really afraid of exercising in public? You know the answer to that question. You know the answer. You probably don't like drawing attention. That's probably what it is. It's kind of like how I don't like vlogging in public. That's all the more reason to do it, bro. You're not hurting anybody or affecting their well-being by exercising in public. So I challenge you to exercise in public today. If not today, then tomorrow. But literally, bro, go in Walmart and start doing some push-ups, bro. Do something like that. Get out of your comfort zone. You're going to feel amazing after, I promise you. How do I glow up? Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, bro. When you focus on yourself, you get the glow, bro. Great things happen to you. Great things happen to you. Hey man, how do I get a date for something? You find a girl, you plan a date, and you ask her. I mean, it's really, there's not much else to it, bro. I feel like with asking a girl on a date, there should be no manipulation involved. You shouldn't be trying to sway her or convince her. If you have to convince her to go out with you, don't go out with her. Don't spend your time or your money, especially on her, bro. Don't do it. All you're doing is you're presenting her with the opportunity to have a good time with you. If she's not down for that, find somebody else. Simple as that, bro. How can one stop being afraid of the unknown/change and move forward in life? So I just thought about this yesterday, and I think this might help you out a little bit, or it might make you feel worse. I honestly don't know, but I feel like deep down, everyone is afraid of death because it's the ultimate unknown, and we inherently fear the unknown. The difference is that some people allow their fear to define them and control them. Other people don't. For example, with me, I quit my job and I dropped out of school to do YouTube full time. I was scared. I was petrified, bro. I was absolutely terrified. But I still did it. There were plenty of other people that I worked with. There were other people that I knew that hated their jobs too. But they didn't quit. Why? Because they let fear control their actions. I didn't. That's where I am where I am. So you have to really put things into perspective, bro. All of the people that you could think of that are, probably where you want to be in life, they were probably scared too. They were probably scared of taking those leaps of faith. The difference is they didn't let that fear stop them. Now, my initial point that I was going to make before I went on that tangent, we all fear death deep down, and yet every day we're dying. Every day we get closer to death, and that's inevitable, right? So understand that you're embracing the unknown whether you like it or not. You don't know what tomorrow will bring, but you still have to live it. So if you're going to do that, if you're going to embrace the unknown, you might as well do it consciously. Do it in a way that you feel is conducive to building or creating the life that you want to live. Low-key random, bro, but my little brother that's like 5 got the same haircut as you today, and bro, I never knew it was so clean since I seen him IRL. I might need to get me a Jordan Green haircut. Bro, wait, hold on. So you took a 5-year-old to the barber and gave that man a 2 with the grain and a bald fade? That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. At 5 years old, my mom was cutting my hair. I think she was taking me to like Sports Clips or one. She took me to this barber shop where they had an Xbox in there, bro. Oh my god, that shit was so fun. I was playing Mario Kart, and she was fucking my lining up, man. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Do you wear those clothes when at home? Yes, I do. I do. I really try not to just like walk around in like loungewear, because I feel like when I wear nicer clothes, it inspires me to think at a higher level. It inspires me to think at a higher level. That's just the way that my mind operates. Like my jewelry, like my belt, all of that, I wear all of that at home by myself. Overcoats, everything, turtlenecks. I try to dress up every day. Have you ever went to a vegan event, Jordan? It's pretty fun. You get to meet fellow vegans and enjoy good food. I don't think they have those around my area, actually. I've never even heard of that. I've never heard of that. But if they do, I'll definitely go to one. But you have to understand, bro, Dallas is not a place where I can probably name 5 vegan restaurants. No? I think I only know 3 vegan restaurants off the top of my head in this area. 3 vegan restaurants, bro. That's another reason why I like LA so much. There are vegan restaurants everywhere, bro. Ethnic vegan cuisine. Out here it's just you have to really know what they have on the menu. Like you have to really pay attention. Bro, where did you get that picture? How did you get that? Did I really post that on YouTube, bro? Did I really put that on YouTube? That's crazy. I used to wear those Jordan shirts like every day, man. I thought that was the coolest shit ever, bro. It's like, what's your name? Read the shirt. Oh, glass. It's tough, bro. Why do I put things off until they're so big that I can't ignore it? That could be for a multitude of different reasons, bro. But if I had to guess, I feel like I need more context, bro. I need more context. Now, I feel like in my life, personally, because that's all I can really speak on, I used to do that, but it was because I was doing things that I wasn't passionate about. I wasn't passionate about, like, for example, college, right? Like, I would procrastinate super, super hard when it came to homework or studying or things like that because I didn't want to be there, right? And I had to really take a step back and ask myself, when I complete these tasks that I have, do I feel better or do I feel worse? And I felt worse. That's how I knew that I didn't belong there. With something like the gym, for example, I may not want to go to the gym, but once I finish that workout, I feel better, right? So you need to ask yourself that first. Like, are you doing something that you actually want to be doing? Are you doing something that's necessary to get to where you want to go in life? That's what you need to ask yourself. And from there, you just need to build momentum. You have to build momentum, bro. Start with small habits every day. Just small habits. Implement one small habit that will help you build that momentum early on. Like, say, for example, you might wake up and go straight to the gym, work out immediately. You already started off your day being productive. That's going to carry over to the rest of your day. Bro, I need some water. Oh my gosh. Bro, how do I focus on myself? All right, so I know focusing on yourself sounds very ambiguous, but you're overcomplicating it in your mind. It literally means take your attention, think of your attention as currency, right? If you had money, if I gave you a certain amount of money every single day, you could take that money and spend it on somebody else, or you could take that money and spend it on yourself. In the same way, you can take your time and attention and spend it on other people, or you can spend it on yourself. So a few pragmatic tips that I have. God damn, boy, got a V15. Delete social media. Okay, stop comparing yourself to other people on social media. Stop watching the news. Okay, especially now, so much negativity going on. Yes, being informed is good, but if the news is important enough for you to know, you won't need to watch the news to find out about it. What else? Scale back your YouTube consumption. You know, if you don't consider that to be social media, read books, spend more time reading, spend more time doing things that help you build yourself up as a person. That's what focusing on yourself means. And take time to be alone every day with no stimulation, no distractions. You sitting there by yourself in a room alone. Take some time every day to do that and just talk to yourself. Ask yourself how you're feeling and answer the question with wholehearted honesty. And then take steps to make yourself feel better. You know, take steps to elevate your life. That's how you focus on yourself. Thoughts on Michael Jordan? Bro, first of all, that picture is crazy. That picture is crazy, bro. Second of all, a lot of people don't know this, but I'm actually named after Michael Jordan. Fun fact. A lot of people do not know that. Would you fully pay for dinner when going out with female friends? Just friends. Got a friend that has his female friends that expect him to pay when they go out as just friends. Bro, I'm gonna keep real with you, bro. You need to have your friend email me, man. You need to have your friend email me because we're gonna get him his money back, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. We're gonna rob them. We're gonna rob his female friends. We're gonna rob his female friends because that's not okay. That is not okay. They need to go in and get themselves jobs, man. Like, bro, what? That's crazy. I've never heard of that. It might be a cultural thing. I don't know where you live or anything like that, bro. Bro, paying for your female friends every single time. It's one thing if it's just a one-time thing, but like every time, nah, bro, nah. Bro, sports clips fucked up my hair so many times. Dog, I was young, bro. I didn't care. But looking back on it, bro, I don't think I got a clean cut until I was about 14 years old, bro. I don't think I ever got a clean haircut in my life until I was 14. That's tough. Best nofap strategy. It all starts from within, bro. A lot of people, they want to create as many distractions as they can in their environment. That only works up to a certain point, because when you're laying there at night and you know that nobody will know if you relapse, that's usually when you're the most vulnerable and susceptible to intrusive thoughts, to the urges. You have to start off here, bro. You have to reconstruct your inner environment, and that starts with forgiveness. You have to forgive yourself. A lot of you guys have this pent-up trauma. You have self-hatred. Okay, and when you hate yourself, what do? You act in accordance with that self-hatred. Because you don't, bro, our minds don't like being wrong. All right, that's one thing that you have to understand about yourself. Your mind does not like to be wrong. Your ego does not like to be wrong. So if you've made the decision somewhere along the line that you hate yourself, you have to act in accordance with that. Because you have no other choice. Because you have to fulfill these expectations that you've created for yourself. That's why you have to forgive yourself first. Once you forgive yourself, you can start unrooting that trauma. Once you unroot that trauma and begin to love yourself, your actions will reflect that. You will act in accordance with that self-love. Doing nofap becomes easy. It becomes natural. You stop thinking about it in terms of, oh, I need to not beat my meat today. You stop thinking about that as your primary task, and eventually you just start living your life. And you realize, oh shit, it's been about 3 months since I beat my shit. And it's like, that's just natural for you now because you love yourself. I see a lot of people asking why I'm vegan. I think I'm probably going to make a video about that. I don't know how I haven't made a video about that yet, but I'm going to make a video about that. I'm gonna tell the whole story of what happened. Your college ID picture communicated that you didn't want to be there. I did not want to be there at all, bro. I really didn't. I tried to make the most of it, bro. I tried being positive when I first started going, and by about that second semester, it just wasn't working, man. But I can't say I didn't try, though. That is true. I can't say I didn't try. How do I start eating healthy but can't if my family eats unhealthy? Buy your own food. Buy your own food, man. Learn how to cook. Learning how to cook is very, very powerful, bro. It's something that I'm just now learning how to do, but I don't know how old you are. I'm assuming that you're young. If you're young and you learn how to cook now, by the time you're my age, you will be goated, bro. If you can cook, you're goated at life by default. Period. How can I get over someone I loved? It's been a few years since the relationship and I still find myself thinking about her all the time and it's draining me. I want to move on. Let me get some water before I answer this one, bro, because this is... Hold on real quick, bro. All right, bro, so this is something that my friend told me. One of my female friends told me. Shout out to her. But I don't think it matters how much time passes by. If that person made a genuine impact in your life, they're going to cross your mind, and they're probably going to do it pretty frequently. The thing is, you have to learn to accept that. Don't resist it. That's a mistake that I made in the past. I tried to resist the thought of people that made impacts in my life. And it didn't work. It didn't work, bro. It did not work. And that's where Soul Shock came in. Okay, I found a way to undo all of those knots that I tied, trying to hold myself together. And I realized that, once I got rid of that, I was able to truly heal. Now, that's not to say that I don't think about these women anymore, bro. I do. Okay, every single day, I still think about the women that changed my life. my ex, the girl from Soul Shock, the girls before her, the girls after her. Like, I think about all of these girls, bro, because they made a genuine impact in my life. But at the same time, it's like you think about them, but you don't have, I won't say you don't have feelings attached to those thoughts, but you don't act on those thoughts anymore. You're still living your life. It's just a passing thought. You accept the thought as it is, you let it pass through your mind, and you keep going about your day. Give yourself time, bro. Give yourself time. Hey, this is crazy, bro. You're named after Michael Jordan, yet you're 5'9". That's tough, bro. That's tough. That's tough. You caught me lacking with that one, I'm not gonna lie. But I can dunk. Well, I can't dunk anymore. But in my prime, I was dunking though. I was dunking. Let's see, mom and dad reveal. I've shown my family on my channel before. You have to go back. I'm not gonna tell you which videos, but you go back and watch my vlogs from 2019. You'll see my friends, my family. You'll see all those people, man. What's your advice for someone turning 18 and entering the dating world? That was literally me, bro. Just what, 3.5 years ago. So I'm gonna format this as if I were giving my younger self advice, because I feel like I'll be able to kind of, I don't know, I feel like I'll be able to give better advice that way. But if I was gonna tell my younger self anything about the dating world, it would be, you have to love yourself before you can love somebody else or receive love from somebody else. You have to love yourself first, because if you don't love yourself, you'll be willing to accept love that isn't true love, right? Like, you'll make excuses for people because you're afraid of being alone. You're afraid of being in a relationship with yourself because you feel like you're unlovable. You feel like you need somebody else's permission and validation to prove to yourself that you're lovable. But the ironic thing about that is you have to love yourself before you can receive somebody else's love. You'll never get enough external validation to fill your own inner void. But it only takes the decision, the willingness to love yourself to fill the inner void. You're the only one that can fill it. Now, if I had told myself that at 19 or 18, I don't know that he would have understood what I meant, because that's a lesson that I had to learn through experience. But the point is, just to summarize all of that, we accept the love we think we deserve. So if you feel like a girl is not treating you well, if you feel like she's not giving you the time and attention that you're willing to give, she's not reciprocating your energy, walk away. I don't care how bad she is. I don't care how good the good times are. Walk away. Walk away with pride. Walk away because you love yourself. Favorite musician, Daniel Caesar. Daniel Caesar. But Frank Ocean and Giveon, though, are also in my top 3. What camera do you use for the vlogs? So for the LA vlogs, I was just using my phone. But since it seems like you guys like the vlogs, man, hey, I went ahead and invested back into the channel and got this right here. Got me a new vlogging camera. So you feel me? It got me a new vlogging camera. Well, you love to see it. So whenever I go to LA again, I'm gonna do it right. I'm also gonna try to vlog more around here. Like I said, I don't really have anything to vlog, but just little day in the life type videos and things like that. Try to get the most out of that camera. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. I'm about 9 minutes behind right now. I'm gonna skip down a little bit. We're gonna skip down a little bit. Bro. Oh my gosh. Hey man, I'm gonna keep it real with you. When I took that test, I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that, bro. Cause like she put the Q-tip in my nose and I was like, all right, this is cool, this is straight. but she kept going further. And I was like, bro, what the fuck is she doing? I paid $95 for that shit. I said 75 in the video. I got the wrong one. I had to pay $95 for that, bro. $95. Imagine if I had tested positive, bro. That would have been the most catastrophic L of my entire life. Soul Shock is a W book. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. I put a lot of emotion into that book. A lot of emotion. I poured my heart and soul into that book. So glad that you enjoyed it, bro. I'm 5'11" and 3/4 and can't dunk. See, that's tragic, bro. That's crazy. But really, though, you're 6 feet, though. If I'm 5'11" and 3/4, I'm telling people I'm 6 feet. I might tell them I'm 6'1", actually. But yeah, dude, you got to work on that, bro. You got to work on that. Look, bro, general rule of thumb. If you're 6 feet tall, you can dunk. You can dunk. By default, you can dunk. You might have to train, but you can dunk, though. You have the potential to dunk. I got a question, Jordan, and everyone here. If you were given the opportunity to get $1 million each month, but on one condition, you can never swear in any way, could you do it? Yes, I can. I was about to say hell yeah, but that shit would have been a major L. But yeah, I could. I don't really have to cuss, bro. I don't have to cuss. And I'm trying not to cuss as much either, but I could do that, bro, for an M a month? What? I'd do it for $1,000 a month. Like an extra $1,000, bro, that'd be dope. But $1 million? Oh my gosh. Is height really a big attraction to girls? To some girls it is, but I feel like to most girls it's not. To most girls it's not, because I've seen, dude, I remember when I was in LA, this is my first time in LA, mind you. I was walking down Hollywood Boulevard, I believe. I think I was on Hollywood Boulevard with my friend. He can attest to this too, because he's seen this shit. Across the street, I saw a woman who was like 6'8", 6'7", 6'8". Okay, not regular tall, not model tall, WNBA tall. 6'8", with the dude who was like 5'3". Like Kevin Hart type. Like, bro, I've never seen anything like that in my life. And I just remember like just staring in astonishment. I was like, dog, this man is goated. But bro, after seeing that, I knew anything is possible. Anything is possible, bro. I don't want to hear shit about, oh, girls don't like me because of my height. Bro, I don't want to hear that shit. After seeing that, nah, bro. And they had a kid with them, too. They have a kid with them, too. I need some more water. I love the book Soul Shock. I appreciate you. Was your ex-commitment issues a reflection of your inability at a younger age to commit to yourself? Absolutely. Absolutely. When you're not able to commit to yourself, when you're not able to commit to, well, when you say that, what do you mean? When you say ex-commitment issues, are you talking about like the commitment issues that I had? Or are you talking, because the girl in that book wasn't my ex. That girl, I wasn't talking about my ex in that book, if that's what you're saying, if that's what you're implying. But her commitment issues, here's my thing, okay? Here's the takeaway from that book. Now, I don't want to talk too much about the book because I want people to decipher their own meanings from it. But the general underlying theme of that book is we accept the love that we think we deserve. So because I wasn't willing to commit to myself, I didn't love myself, I felt like I needed love from that girl. And she was giving me this hot and cold energy. And because I tend to be a positive thinker, an optimistic thinker, I would look at the good times and completely ignore the bad times, right? And I know in the book, I romanticize things as if I was really, really happy with her. But about 90% of the time, I was miserable because 90% of the time, she wasn't giving me the time of day, right? So me being willing to accept that for myself, under the premise of that 10% eventually expanding, that was me not loving myself. That's what happens when you don't love yourself. You allow people to treat you in ways that aren't really reflective of love or interest even, right? And that's something that I had to learn the hard way, and that's why I wrote the book, so that you guys don't have to go through the same shit that I went through. But if you did, hopefully the book resonates with you and helps you feel better about your situation in some way, shape, or form. I have a question that I'm asking myself. Why do I feel so comfortable being myself when I'm with myself, but uncomfortable being myself when I'm with others? The chances are that we're probably pretty similar in that regard. And I think that that's because you probably grew up trying to impress other people in some way, shape, or form. But when you're with yourself, you have no one to impress. So you revert back to who you truly are. I don't know if you've probably heard this quote. We are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. If you spend a lot of time with yourself, you're going to be yourself because you have nobody else to draw influence from, right? But that includes YouTube as well. That includes social media, the people that you look up to, the people that you watch, all of that, right? Like you're gonna start to reflect them as well. But when you're around other people, you're reverting back to your ways of insecurity. You feel like you have to conform to them in order to obtain their validation. There's something on my lip. Straight up violated my man's, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. I was not expecting that shit, bro. I really wasn't. Caught me off guard. Read Soul Shock and thought I was reading a Disney movie. I hope to experience that kind of love one day. I think she will have regrets when getting older. It sounded like a once in a lifetime opportunity. So here's the thing about that, man. Like I said, I don't want to talk too much about the book or about that girl, especially because I've made my peace. I've found closure with that. But I will say this. There was a time when all I wanted in life was to make everybody who rejected me feel terrible about themselves, right? And I wanted to do that through my own success. That fueled me to about 50,000 subs right there. I ran off of the power of pain. Then I realized that it doesn't bring you fulfillment. With that being said, I wish nothing but the best for her. I don't want her to regret the way that she, handled that situation. Because something that I've learned, aside from the fact that I was toxic as well, but something that I've learned is we all do the best that we can given the resources that we have at our disposal. If you don't have enough love to give to somebody else, you can't give that love to them. It's like if somebody asks me for $10, but I only have 5. I can't give them that $10. I can't do it. I simply don't have the resources to make that happen. And so, like I said, I've made my peace in knowing that it just wasn't going to work. Same with my ex. It just wasn't going to work. When 2 people who aren't in the position emotionally, spiritually, mentally to get into a relationship, that type of relationship, try to get into a relationship, it's going to fail. It's just, that's just what it is. I can't speak on how that's affected them. I don't want them to have any regrets regarding me or our relationships or our potential relationships. I don't want any girl to regret doing what they did, because them doing what they did helped me get to where I am, indirectly and directly. But at the same time, it's like, like I said, we just do the best that we can with what we have, bro. It is what it is. Never seen a 6'8" woman. Me neither, until that day. Shit, bro. Hey, man. LA is where, bro, anything is possible out there, bro. Anything is possible, for real. How tall was the kid with them? Bro, that's the thing. I couldn't tell how old the kid was, but he looked kind of short, though. He looked like he was short. I was like, damn, bro. He had like a 50-50 chance. That's tough, bro. That's tough. That was like the biggest height disparity that I've ever seen between 2 partners, bro. I've never seen anything like that in my life. And I thought it was so dope, too. I thought it was so dope because, like, people like that, they always have the strongest relationships. Like, I know they probably have the time of their lives together, bro. They probably make all types of amazing memories and shit. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Are there systemic problems we can solve with self-improvement? Yes. I'm of the belief that if everybody just focuses on being a better person and spreading as much positivity as they can, the world will be a better place. Like, you have to understand, bro, the world is not run by systems, it's run by people. So if people collectively decide to be better people, the world will be better because the systems will be better. Did that girl that rejected you in the vlog have an attitude problem? Yes, bro, she did. Her attitude was crazy. Like, I was so shook. I was, bro, taken aback, flabbergasted by the way that girl reacted. I posed a simple question. Do you mind if I join you? I said it in a nice way, too. I was probably smiling. Sun was setting, bro. Talk about some, I guess. That's crazy, bro. Shout out to her, though. Shout out to her. Is Soul Shock your book? I was away for a while. Yes, Soul Shock is my book. I dropped it January 11th, but it is still out on Amazon. Go on Amazon, look up Soul Shock, or you can go to my YouTube channel, click on the little link in my banner that says my book, or you can go to my website. I have a link there. And yeah, go and check it out. You can read the first like 5 or 6 pages on Amazon. Gives you a little free trial, I guess. Before I answer this question, let me get some water, bro. Bro, my throat is hurting right now. I did some consultations before this this stream. Feel crazy. Let's see. What advice do you have for someone who's having difficulties finding a career path while also wanting to level up in all aspects of life? Look within. Look within. I feel like everybody knows their purpose deep down. It's just that it's clouded with the judgment of other people, the desire for other people's validation, the need to fulfill other people's expectations. Once you clear all of that, your purpose becomes very, very apparent to you. Very apparent. Like for me, for example, I knew that dropping out of college was the right move. Deep down. I felt it deep down. But above that were various layers of self-doubt, of me wanting to please my parents, me wanting to fulfill my family legacy and go to college and all of that. Once I peeled all of that bullshit back, once I got rid of all of that, I said, bro, this is what I need to do in my life. Look where I'm at now. And this was a few years ago too, bro. This is when I was like 19, 18, 19, 21. What's the cringiest thing you've done in public? That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know. I've never done really cringy things like that. I don't think I've ever done anything cringy in public like that, bro. I don't think I've done anything cringy. At least not that I can remember. I've probably done something, but if I did, I don't remember it. What's your advice for a 17-year-old who tries to make his business work until high school is over in 1.5 years? Good time management, bro. Time management is everything for you. 24 hours in a day, sleep 8, school 8, 8 free hours. Boom. 8 free hours to work on your business. Dedicate 3 of those hours to your business every day. Work on your business at school, during lunch. Things like that, bro. In between classes if you can. Just do what you can to manage your time in the best way possible. Prioritize what truly matters in your life. let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna answer like one more question, bro. I'm gonna answer one more question, so I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom. All right, let's see. When do you think someone should start dating, and how does one start? So I think that you should start dating. There's really no magical age, bro, because growing up, I always wanted to wait for the right time, but it never presented itself. With that being said, I think that the best time to start dating is when you see somebody that you can see yourself with. Like when you see somebody at school, at work, whatever, it's like I can see myself with that person. They have a dope personality, they look good, all of that. That's the right time, bro. That now it's time to start dating. And as far as how does one start, I feel like obviously you have to put yourself out there in a way that allows you to be around potential partners. That's something that that's an area where I fucked up at personally. I put myself in an area with nothing but married people and families and shit, but that's my decision though, and I accept full responsibility for that. But if you can put yourself in a position where you can be around people that you would want to be with, that's really the first step, bro. After that, it's just a matter of you living your best life and just talking to people, bro. Just meeting people for the sake of meeting people. Don't meet people with the intention of finding the love of your life, or you're going to end up settling. You're going to end up trying to make somebody fit these expectations that you've set for a potential partner in your head, right? Which isn't fair to them and isn't fair to you. Live your best life. Meet them within the flow of your life. That is how you find the most fulfilling relationships possible. And with that being said, hold on real quick. We got a donation. Before we end the stream. Yo, quitting college, been meditating on it, and can't level up right unless I have a new environment. Don't make sense, but feel right. Tips. First of all, Connor, I appreciate the donation. And matter of fact, let me show you something real quick, bro. So this right here, okay, this is the first trophy I ever got in my life, bro. This right here. This trophy is not for hitting 100,000 subscribers, believe it or not. This has nothing to do with the subscriber count. This trophy, okay, the reason why I cried when I unboxed this shit, bro, is not because it's, for hitting 100,000 subscribers. This is a trophy for me betting on myself, for me trusting my intuition, for me going with what felt right as opposed to what made sense. Now, in retrospect, me dropping out of school made perfect sense because I have this to prove it. I have this to show for it. At the time, it didn't make any sense. What you have to understand about logic and rationality and, reason, all of that, your sense of what is logical will change. It will expand to accommodate your success, right? So, like I said, for me, it's easy for me to sit here and tell you, bro, you need to drop out because that's what you should do. If you know that that's what you need to do, quit, drop out of college. Drop out of college, bro, leave. But when I was 19 and I was thinking, damn, like, is this really the move? Obviously it wasn't as logical at the time. With that being said, you have to go with your gut because your gut can see things that your conscious mind, that your rational mind cannot see. Logic only works with what it's already seen before. Logic goes backwards. Logic is backward thinking. Intuition is forward thinking. Trust your intuition, especially with big life decisions. With that being said, it has been 1 hour. And like I said, throat hurts. I already did some consultations, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. But hey, man, like I said earlier, stay tuned, bro. Stay tuned because starting tomorrow, I'm coming with a whole different brand of content, bro. Whole different brand. Great presentation of content, bro. Shout out to my boy, the Mamba Atlas, my boy Don, for helping me out with these videos, bro. We're going to do amazing things together, bro. Best believe that. But yeah, man, stay tuned. Hope you guys have a great day. Morning, night, afternoon, dawn, dusk, whatever time it is where you're at, bro. Hope you guys are living your best lives and stay tuned, bro. Stay tuned.